All right, man. Apparently they was member team Crawford hit up Coach Malachi and said that Errol Spence may not uh be taking a rematch, and that might be one of the reasons why uh Bud got stripped. All right. So it said that Malachi just had a phone call with somebody in Bud's camp live on his show, and they told him that Spence may not want the rematch now, and that Bud may have to drop the belt and it's moving to 154 pounds. And I caught a little bit of Bernie the Boxer live stream from last night. He basically said they want to go gun after Canelo. Said that the Boost want to fight. Boost would open his mouth and just paraphrase and pause real quick. So, um, I mean, it is what it is. But if it's true that Errol Spence doesn't want the rematch, then I mean, what's changed? I mean, he did look hella out of shape. When he had them pit bull pup, whatever he's buying. I don't know if those mastiff bullies, whatever. They look like to be mastiffs. Not sure what type of dogs they were. Pretty much, I'm pretty good at that. But, um, uh, but, uh, but maybe having a change of plans. You hear it, oh, he got rid of Derrick James. You hear, oh, they still together or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, would it be the smart thing to do? To prolong the rematch at this point, I mean, it just don't make no sense. I think what changed his mind possibly is Al Heyman probably paid him some money. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what I think. I think Al Heyman possibly paid him some money to go away. That's just my possible opinion. We know he paid Peter Quillen an alleged $500K to drop the belt. Peter Quillen never got it back again. We know it was rumors that Al Heyman had to pay a high guarantee for the Spence Crawford rematch to both of them. And it was rumored that he didn't want them, Spence to exercise his rematch clause because ain't nobody want to see that again. So did Al Heyman have influence over it? Pay him? I can't really say. I can't really say. But what we can say is that really nobody wanted to see the rematch. Even aerosexuals didn't want to see that rematch. They can, try to repack it or package it as, well, they do it at 54 again, it won't be the same result. It'd be different. And then I think people start seeing Errol Spence look out of shape in between fights. And I think people's opinions started to change. It's tough to sell. And then, if this dude ain't been in shape, first thing he did was leave the country. Then you see pictures of him looking out of shape. And then people say it was a bad picture. Then you see pictures of him buying the dogs. You know, don't look in fighting shape. And I hear Tank and Eastside Cruz could be January. They was talking about this fight being in February. Now, also in the mix is some rumors going out there that Bud Crawford no longer has any ties to PBC contractually other than the immediate rematch clause with Errol Spence. But then again, the catch 22 there is that Terence Crawford, all the fights that he wants is with PBC. The Tim Zoos, the whatever. Now, is he going to jump up and get Canelo in two weight classes? That's not what I hear. And I only can tell you what your boy hear. That's not what I hear. So it looked like he may work his way up to that weight, which would be the smart thing. Now, side note, Andre Berto just did an interview on Fight Hype, and he said he was the one that convinced Terence Crawford to go after Canelo Alvarez. And I guarantee you it was a bunch of mercenary talk. I guarantee you it was a bunch of talk about finances. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you, like, you can make this and you can make that. You can make this amount of money and you can get this amount of money. I guarantee you that. It was that type of conversation. He like, dog, I can make all that money doing that. And Berto like, hell yeah. You already a legend. Who care if you lose? So so but hold on. So yeah, Canelo fighting May 4th. So and it ain't gonna be Jamal Charlo. I'll just say it's gonna be out here. I think I can say this is gonna be Munguia. and it's gonna be on PBC. It looked like because it said it ain't gonna be on his own, but it didn't say PBC. But I figured he got 2 more contractual fights on PBC. It'll be on PBC. So, so he'll be fighting, so it won't be Canelo in May. Now maybe they can do it in September. Um, I don't think it necessarily matters. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm not sure he gonna get that Canelo fight. I think he'll probably try to just me thinking about it. I think he'll try to go out there and try to get possibly a Tim Zoo and try to go after Charlo. I mean, who knows? And also shit while we politicking real quick, this can be another I gotta ask about this because I kind of glanced over this article and I'll probably have a video coming for this coming up pretty soon. I want to put this in my notes real quick before I forget to put it in my notes. Uh Now Tim Zoo, okay, here y'all go right here. Tim Zoo is saying that he has a big fight coming in March. And it's in Australia. I kind of glanced over this article. Now that could be, Terence Crawford, that could be Jermell Charlo, but Tim Zoo said he has a big fight coming. I don't know why I say big Australian card on March date in Vegas, but they're saying that Tim Zoo may headline a big Australia card on March date in Las Vegas. Now I don't know what the hell that all means. But it says Australian promoter Limit is working on a large event that potentially fall on a date in March in Vegas, according to Fox Sports Australia. The event would be timed to coincide with NRL season launch. In the headline by Australia, Tim Zoo making second world title defense as well to a championship. The card will also feature Australian boxers Seth Goodman, Liam Wilson, and Nikita Zoo. Fox Sports indicates the NRL boss Peter V. Landis has embraced the idea of Tim Zoo's in on Friday Night Light before NRL doubleheader takes place. I don't even know what the NRL is, so it could be at the Mandalay Bay. They saying per Fox. Several promoters in the United States. They are also speaking American broadcast. So this is gonna be on a Friday. So he says that he had a hit list of Jamel, Terence, Errol, Erickson, Luba, Danny Garcia, Erickson Aguilar. So, like I said before, if this being on a Friday, I doubt if it's Bud. You probably looking more like Lubin or something like that with this being on a Friday. So I doubt if it's Bud, just a side note. But then again, the next question is, and the situation is, if Terence Crawford do move on and Errol Spence say no, then what do Errol Spence do after that? If it's a couple soft touches and then, does his activity rate pick up with him not being champion no more? Does the activity rate drop back off? Do we fight every 6 months? Every 16 months, 12 months, 15 months, whatever it be? Like, what's next? Does he walk away and he retire? I mean, that's the question. We know Bud gonna try to go for a fourth division and a fourth title. He really trying to get to Canelo. And then what do Terence Crawford look to do? Because, right now Jamel hold a couple belts. Do you wait till a belt disperse and then they turn around and they try to do something else? Or that's the $1,000,000 question. That's the $1,000,000 question. So what is Errol Spence going to do with the rest of his situation? That's what people want to know. What is he gonna do? People talking about Erickson Lubin fight. I think he gonna take a soft touch. Terence Crawford should, Terence Crawford, we know he gonna go for a title. But apparently it won't be Canelo Alvarez in May. That we do know. It won't be him in May. So but it'd be interesting. But I think Al Heyman they just couldn't sell the rematch. I don't think it's nothing wrong with him going around reneging on the rematch, whatever. And the Miles over here coughing and shit. I don't think it's nothing with him reneging on the rematch. Um, but you know, we don't think no less of Terence Errol Spence over here. No less of a man. But I want to see what his next pivot is, because it was rumors that he was gonna retire after 2 or 3 more fights. So we'll see. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree. Like I said, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. In addition to that, check out my Detroit channel, More City Sports Talk. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box Room playlist. Peace.